And so also in Romans, the first 2.5 chapters in Romans are just all about this idea that the wrath of God is being revealed against the wickedness in the world.
Mm.
And guess what's listed there? In the first chapter of Romans 1:29, it says, they were filled with all manner of unrighteousness, evil, covetousness, malice. They are full of envy, murder, strife, deceit, maliciousness. They are gossips. I'm just like, what? Murderers, evil, unrighteous, and gossiping? Like it's a serious thing to stop and ponder
Yeah.
the weight of our words and to kind of accumulate these passages together about what the Lord thinks.
Yeah, because we just think it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
And I'm putting this together. I mean, sometimes it's like, oh, yeah. How did the whole world fall? On a lie.
On a lie.
How did the whole world start? On a speech. God spoke.
With a word.
With a word.
Yeah. I've heard it said before that, God's words are omnipotent, but our words are potent. And that we need to give pause for that. And so, our words can be, right? God's words spoke everything into existence. It's the ultimate life-giving. He created life by his word. And so our words can be life-giving. We should have a whole episode on that, on what life-giving words.
Well, I love that verse. Reckless words pierce like a sword, but the tongue of the wise brings healing. It's that exact picture. Our words can bring healing, or they can be like sword thrust.
Right. So why is it so damaging? Because I think we tend to it's just such an excusable sin, right? So clearly it's a sin. So gossiping is a sin. I mean, scripture is very, very clear about that. But why? Why is it so damaging? And why are we so quick to be like, oh, you know what? I mean, yeah, I can't help it. I mean, we don't say that about murder. We don't say that about adultery. I just can't help it,
Yeah. I think in the moment, and we've talked about this some before, I think in the moment, it creates a false sense of intimacy between you and the person who are chatting. It's such a lie. I mean, it's such a lie. It's just like Satan in the garden saying, if you eat, then you will know, you will understand. You will be like God, in some sense. And I think there's this false sense of we're better. I mean, the heart is pride.
Right.
Like to talk about someone else because you're normally using it to say why they're not so great. And I can remember, I mean, I've been in circles, you're standing around talking about someone, and let's say someone's talking positively about someone.
Yeah.
That talk, or she led that Bible study so well. And then I've watched someone come in and just, well, I mean, she doesn't, her husband's home every day at 4:00.
Right.
So
Take
she
away
has
from.
Yeah, she has plenty of time. Yeah, it's so that might be true.
Right.
Her husband might be, but it's just I'm gonna somehow take her character and make her seem a little lesser.
Yeah. Have you ever heard that analogy about the crabs in a bucket? That
probably, but I've forgotten. So let's tell me again.
Yeah, I told you this yesterday, but no, I'm just kidding. Where if you have a whole bunch of crabs in a bucket, I don't know if this is true or not, but if you have a whole bunch of crabs in a bucket and one of them starts to crawl out, the others will actually reach up and grab it and pull it back down. And it's such an image of how we can be, like you were saying, with our words. Like, why do we want to do that? Why do we want to take away a positive from somebody or promote the negative? Either to them or to someone else, which is what we're talking about in this episode. And I think you're right. I think we love to be people that are in the know. Like, have you ever, I mean, I've seen it in myself, even if it's bad news, I like to be the one to share it, right?
Yeah.
Like, what is that? I hate that.
I know.
Why would I want to spread sad or bad news?
Yeah. But I think what it does relate positionally, it says, oh, I know what's going
It's
on.
power. Knowledge is power.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's even relational power.
Right.
So let's say you're going through something and
Yes.
people are rightly chitter chattering about it, because they care about you. So there's a rightness that we
Right.
say, oh, did you hear about this? I'm so sorry that that's going on.
Yep.
And then I step in because I want to prove relationally I'm closer to you.
That is so true. It's like, I know more about this because I know her better than you. It's like a power play
Yes.
relationally.